Who knows how low this water actually is? It might not even be floatable. I'll probably be dragging bottom the entire way. I doubt if there's too many people that's ever started the river this far north. I'll probably end up walking a quarter of this river today. Just got a short 50-yard walk to the water's edge. There she is. That is shallow. She's definitely shallow, and I'm sure I'm gonna drag, but that's all part of the adventure, right? All right, here we go. My first few strokes on the Mad River. And I have never put in this far north. This is kind of exciting because it feels like a new river. I see some shallow spots coming. I know there's gonna be plenty of dragging, but that's all right. It's still gonna be a good time. It might just be our last warm day on the water. Welcome back, everybody, to another installment on the beautiful Mad River. As I mentioned earlier, I am starting in the most northern reaches of navigable water, at least that I'm aware of. The water is way down right now. We haven't had rain in like a month. So today I put in on the north side of Lions Park by the water treatment plant here in West Liberty. And I am currently floating beside Lions Park right here to my left. And I've already drug a few times, but I'm in a good deep section right now. It's about a foot and a half deep. We got a lot of shallow water coming. It's gonna be fun. It's beautiful weather. That's what matters. Probably the last really warm day of 2023. We're coming in the fall. Today is September 22nd. We got a little bit of a heat wave coming through, and I wanted to get on the water one last time. Thanks for joining me. Let's go. Beautiful little section through here, right along Lions Park. We'll probably drag here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, man. All right, so after a quick quarter-mile float from the other side of Lions Park, we are now leaving Lions Park and crossing under State Route 245, which is the normal put-in start location for the most northern part of the Mad River that most people paddle. Actually, Lippincott Road is probably the most popular, but a lot of people do start in this area right here. You can see the little grassy bank there. Pretty good spot to put in. And as we leave 245 behind, it's pretty smooth sailing here for about a quarter mile. Right before we cross 68, go underneath US Route 68. We'll drag again there, normal spot that we usually hit. And then on the other side of 68, we will drag again. There's about a 50-foot spot there where you have to kind of get up and walk it through or use your hands to help push yourself through. And then it should be smooth sailing for about 5 miles down to Lippincott Road. Now that's a pretty nice piece of property on the Mad River. Hammocks, picnic table, firewood, shade, quiet. What more could you want? Here we are crossing under US Route 68. Got about 4.5 miles down to Lippincott. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna stop at Lippincott or continue on to 296 or Route 36 in Urbana, maybe even State Route 55. We'll see how good a time we make on this slow, low water today. But my wife is willing to come and get me anytime I'm ready. So let's get paddling and enjoy this beautiful 80-degree day in late September. Man, I am really glad I decided to come out here today. I mean, it is just beautiful. It feels like an August afternoon. I almost didn't come because normally I'm just so busy on the farm on Fridays getting ready for Saturday farmers markets, but fortunately things have lightened up for me quite a bit on the farm because we're getting ready to wrap up our season here in a few weeks. And I'm so glad I jumped at the opportunity to take advantage of coming out here and enjoying this beautiful day. It is just perfect. Other than the water being a little low, it's perfect. Currently 1.5 miles in, and I've probably scraped bottom bad 7 or 8 times. It hasn't been good. I keep forgetting to turn the camera on when it happens. I've had to get out only once though. The other ones I was able to use my paddle and my arm to push my way through. So they haven't been really bad. I mean, it could be worse, but it's pretty bad. So about every 150 yards, we get a little set of rapids, riffles, whatever you want to call this. And that's where I'm usually hitting. Let's see what happens here. Not too bad. If they were all like that, we'd be doing real good, but unfortunately they are not. This is one of the most narrow spots along the Mad River right here. Probably 30 feet across, if that. 25 maybe. Too shallow to float here. Unfortunately, this is the norm today. Oh well, I'm the one who said that's part of the adventure, right? Deal with it. Still better than working, right? Oh, here we go again. Oh, starting to get pretty frustrating. Pushing my way through. Trying to get to that deep channel. Ugh. All right, time for a little update. Coming up on 3 miles here. I'm still barely past halfway to Lippincott. I think we got at least another 2 miles or so just to get to Lippincott, which is the normal put-in. I think I've gotten out 3 times. I'm getting ready to hit again here in just a second. You're gonna hear it any moment. I can't believe it. We made it. Don't get me wrong. There is definitely some periods and stretches of this river that have been perfect. The water's very slow too, by the way. Like if I don't paddle, it's like 1.5 miles an hour instead of the normal 3 or 3.5. The water is way down, and without having any significant rain in the past month, what would you expect? Anyway, there's no way I'm going to make it to 55 tonight to complete my 2023 through paddle, so I'm scheduling a pickup at either Lippincott or the next takeout at 296 between West Liberty and Urbana. So that's the plan right now. I'll keep you updated. Well, folks, I think I'm over the Mad River for 2023. I'm so glad I came out today, but it has been pretty aggravating hitting all these low spots. I knew this was going to happen. Here we go again. I mean, just constantly. Here's a 50-footer of scraping bottom. Oh. So if it was just 2 inches deeper, I would be clearing most of this. I mean, you see the camera going everywhere. I mean, it's going back and forth like this on my kayak, but the GoPro 10 does a pretty good job of leveling that out. Yeah, it's comfortable out, and it was still a good day to be out on the water, but I've had my fill. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready to put the kayak away for the winter and hit the trail for some good backpacking, some ultra races, some fastest known times, and some good old RV camping trips with my wife. Oh yeah, we're on a good section now. This is classic Mad River right here. Beautiful tree-lined banks. It's a foot deep right here. It's perfect. If it was just like this the entire time, I would be 5 miles further downriver. The water is still very slow compared to normal, but this is what I think of when I think of the Mad River from Lippincott down to State Route 55. Smooth sailing right here. I like it. Oh, I spoke too soon. Nope, not smooth sailing. Gosh darn it. I got at least a 100-foot stretch here of possibly dragging. Gosh. This has been my day. Well, my day's been much worse than that. That wasn't too bad. Here we go again. Come on, baby. Come on, you can make it. Let's go. Come on. We're almost there. Oh, I'm so sick of rocks. All right, so I've decided to pull out at Lippincott. So it's only gonna be a 5-mile float tonight, but that's all right. All right, I've had enough of this. Here we are, I'm stuck. Come on. 1 more mile, and I'm taking out Lippincott. I'm done with the Mad River this year. Starting to get pretty frustrating. I mean, I kind of knew it was gonna be this way, but I didn't know I was gonna feel this over it. Less than 2 hours in. My gosh. I know it's part of the adventure, like I said, but it's the part of the adventure that I don't want anymore. I'm just going to send my kayak down the river ahead of me. Hopefully it'll clear these rocks and I'm gonna walk behind it. Like I said, if it was just 2 inches deeper, I wouldn't be dragging. And when I get out of the kayak, it doesn't hit. But you can see the rocks on the banks, how low it is. I mean, this river is down 6 inches, at least, if not a foot. I can't believe it. Here we go. We made it. Woohoo! Deeper than I thought here. All right. And fast. Oh, that was nice. I better get moving. We got a special guest picking me up at Lippincott Put-In. I don't want to keep him waiting. He's gonna be waiting a while if I keep hitting stuff like this. Oh, oh man. Ooh, look out. Come on, you can make it. Woo! Made it through. I'm currently about a ½ mile away from the Lippincott Put-In takeout. And I'm definitely noticing the river getting slightly better. A little wider, a little deeper. When I do come across a little section of little riffles, I'm able to get through most of them. I haven't had to get out for quite a while, but I'm so surprised how long this has taken me to do this 5 miles. I'm at like 4.6 right now, and it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Man, we have some angry blue jays up there. Sun's starting to get a little lower in the sky, and I'm getting hungry for dinner. So we're gonna wrap this thing up here in the next ½ mile, get picked up by our special guest, and then I'm gonna make my way home to dinner that my wife has prepared for the night. I think I might see Lippincott coming. I'm pretty sure this is it. Just 200 yards to go. Could that be Lippincott? Opening up Gaia. Yep, that's Lippincott. This is where we're gonna call it a trip today. Could that be our special guest up there? I believe our special guest is here. Look at those nice steps for exiting or entering the river. So this is a close look at the Lippincott Put-In and Takeout. It's very nice. There's a nice parking area up here that I'll show you. Some great steps. Easy put in, take out, and even if it's high water or slightly flooded, it's easy to put in. Yep, Lippincott Road. This is where many people begin their adventure on the beautiful Mad River. Man, these steps are nice. Alrighty folks, this wraps up my section paddle of the Mad River for 2023. I was this close to finishing all 52 miles. I just need to do the section from Lippincott to 55. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. We're getting pretty late in the season and I'm ready for some backpacking and RV camping. Anyway, I had a great time on the Mad River this summer. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. And if you have any questions or comments about the Mad River, please just drop them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on my section paddle of the Mad River for 2023. I really appreciate it, and I will see you again real soon on the next adventure.